So, good morning everyone. Today we are going to study the concept of parallel line and a transversal. Basically, angles found when two lines are parallel and intersected by a transversal. As we all know, there are four categories of angles. First is corresponding angles. Second is alternate interior angles. Third is alternate exterior angles. And the fourth and the last one is interior angle on the same side of transversal. So let us prove practically that when two lines are parallel intersected by a transversal, their corresponding angles are equal. The first case is we have been given three lines over here. First is named as S1, second is S2 and third is S3. We are taking the two parallel lines as S1 and S2 intersected by a transversal, the one with the red one. Basically, we are considering this as transversal and these two as parallel lines. Since these two lines are parallel and this is a transversal, that means these two will be a pair of corresponding angles. The first will be this pair and second will be this pair because they are in the relative position with respect to each other. So I have set the protector in such a way that 0 coincide with this parallel lines, and in this case also 0 coincide with this parallel line. That means if 0 is coincided, that means when I measure the value of angle this made by the red lines, which is measured by angle 2 and angle 6. So here the angle is 125 degree. And similarly, when I set this to 0 as the initial point, the same the angle is 125 degree. Therefore, we can say that these two corresponding angles are equal. So that means in this case, we have measured the angle 2 and angle 6 are a pair of corresponding angles. Similarly, we can measure 3 and 7, 1 and 5, and 4 and 8 are the remaining pairs of corresponding angles. Next where I am taking is class alternate interior angles. So I can taking the example of 3 and 5. As you can say that 3 and 5 are the interior angles as well as on the alternate position, and therefore they are alternate interior angles. So that means this is your angle 3 and this is your angle 5. So on measuring this angle, I have set the 0 at this point, and we have measured the angle as 55 degree. Similarly here, this is my 0 point, and if I measure this angle is 55 degree. Therefore, we can say that these two are a pair of alternate interior angles, and so they are equal. Now let us see the alternate exterior angles. As we can see that 2 and 8 and 1 and 7 are two pairs of alternate exterior angles. So we are considering angle 2 and angle 8 first. As you have seen that angle 2 is the line made by this base with the red line, and therefore I have set the 0 at this point, and therefore this angle 2 is 125 degree. Similarly here, if I measure, if I set 0 with this point and this is your angle 8, and this is again always come out to be 125 degree as we have measured earlier. That means this angle 2 is equal to this angle 8, and they are forming a pair of alternate exterior angle as you can see in this figure. Now the last pair of angles are interior angle on the same side of transversal. That means if these two are the parallel lines and this is a transversal, first is angle 3, next is angle 6. These two are a pair of co-interior angles. So let's measure their values. Angle 3 is, this is your 0 point and this is at 55. That means this is your angle 3 at 55 degree. And here we can see that this is a 0 point and it is at 125 degree. So that means angle 3 is 55, angle C is 125. On adding we will get 180, and therefore we can say that the sum of adjacent angles, basically sum of interior angles on the same side of the transversal, is 180 degree. So therefore we have proved that the corresponding angles are here equal, alternate angles are equal, alternate interior as well as exterior angles are equal, and co-interior angles, that is interior angle on the same side of the transversal, is 180 degree.